Coming into the 2010 season in football here, we have some question marks on the defensive side, one being our defensive front, with only 3 experienced guys back in David Burns, Kyle Schroeder, and Griffin Hayes. So we certainly have to build some depth there, and hopefully we have some guys that can step in, and there's a handful of guys that are kind of in the mix right now, Cody Soker and Jack Daggett, to mention a few, and hopefully a few others as well. Our linebacking crew, certainly with Ryan Wimmer and Ethan Ide graduating last year, a 3 and a 4 year starter gone. We certainly have to replace him, but Billy Lawrence will step in the middle and do a solid job. He played quite a bit for us last year and had 3 interceptions as well. Also, we have Evan Cobb will step in at one of the linebacker spots. I think he had 2 starts last year for us, so that was pretty good experience on his side of the football. And then John Stanton, of course, at the weak side linebacker, has been a 2-year starter, so we expect him to have another great season as well. Then there's other guys in the mix too, as Luke Sweeter and a few other underclassmen as well. In the secondary, we're going to be kind of young, but I don't think real inexperienced, as every one of those guys started a game last year and had significant playing time throughout the rest of the year. Mike Bonage and Alex Paul at the corners are both sophomores, and then at the free and strong safety, Kevin Wenner and Ian Goldsmith looks like they'll get the nod right away, and so we'll have an all-sophomore defensive secondary. But all again, they've had some experience back there. We have Andrew Rosshafer, who came over from the offensive side of the football, as well as Jimmy Lunan, who was a running back as well last year. So they're now playing defense, so they've given us some added depth. And we have a few other guys, Bobby Fisher at corner, and Justin Nielsen is coming back off after a knee injury last year. He's back for a fifth season, his 9th semester, with a medical hardship last year. So we got some depth there, and hopefully things will turn out good for us. And we certainly need to get some game experience, and with the preseason practice going on, it's always nice to get ready for your first game. Always going into the first game, obviously the way we practice, we certainly haven't been tackling and chop blocking anybody in practice, so those are always some of our concerns every year, but for some way and some reason we seem to get into those games and tackle and block pretty good, so hopefully we can do the same. Northwestern is going to be a lot better team than their record indicates. I know last year they played River Falls awfully close, I think in a 3-point game, and we had struggled with River Falls in our opener. So Northwestern is usually one of the top teams in that conference, and they've always got good offensive personnel and skilled position kids. They did graduate a few kids, so they have some replacements on the offensive side of the football, but they'll be a tough contest for us. In that first game, you're always going with a lot of question marks, and hopefully you can come out and play well. So that's kind of our goal, just kind of do the things that we can do, and not really worry about anything else, just trying to improve each game and actually each series as we go from quarter to quarter. So hopefully we can get to the football and tackle well, and get to the quarterback when we need to, so we can have a good defensive outing on Saturday.